So as by popular request from some of our fans, we would like to run through the couple of slides that you guys missed at the beginning, if you don't mind. So Miguel, maybe we can just really shortly present again the SPT and what we're all about.
Okay. I'll skip my personal presentation, which won't be a problem for me. Okay, a brief intro about Data Science Portugal, guys. Again, we are a community of data science enthusiasts that organizes regular events where people can come to share knowledge, experiences, or just learn more about a specific topic, okay? So this means that we promote knowledge sharing above everything. And that's why we believe in organizing events that are open for everyone. We also try to go the extra mile to break the barrier between the speaker and audience and promote networking between data scientists during our event, since we believe that that's the true meaning of a community. But we also have some things that we don't want to happen.
Yeah, so that's right. So what we do is we ask our speakers to make sure that the presentation are technical and something that you guys can learn something from, and not some blah 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 bullshit that you hear in more commercial conferences, let's say. We also don't allow any selling or hiring on stage. We do, however, encourage the part of the hiring parts on all the other tools and platforms that we have for that purpose. We really believe that the work and the technical content that are presented by the speaker are actually the best way to promote them. So we really ask the speakers not to go boasting or do any kind of shameless promotion also on our stage. So these are kind of the basic guidelines that we send out to our speakers when we invite them to any of our events. So I think the other part that you guys missed is when we actually explain why we started the SPT Day and what it's all about. And it's just basically 3 topics, and we're going to run through them quite quickly so you can get on to the next speaker. So the first part, it's knowledge. And we want to make sure to spread the knowledge to everyone who is interested in the field. And this is a good opportunity to gather a lot of people, a lot of talent from Portugal and from outside of Portugal as well, to get that knowledge. And also something new that we did this year in order to make sure that we include the most experienced and the less experienced one is actually we sent out a small introduction to each of the topics so that the less experienced ones can follow the topics into a bigger depth. What's the next topic, Miguel?
Yeah, so next one is diversity, okay? And I know we throw this word around a lot nowadays, but in our case, it's really, really, really important. Because we believe that by having people from different fields of study, different backgrounds, different experience levels also helps foster the community and basically grow each one of their elements, almost like let's say, a cross-pollination effect. So intellectual diversity for us is really, really important. And it's something that we want you guys to feel it yourselves during this event. What's the next one?
And to get the full advantage of diversity, you can do it by the networking part. And in the last year's evaluation, this is the thing that a lot of people valued about the SPT Day. It's the networking and stuff. And this is why we also strive this year to find the best platform for networkings in these times when we have to keep away a bit from each other, let's say. And even if you look at the participants of this event, we can see that we have people coming from around the world. And this is probably that's something that wouldn't have been possible if we did a live event. So I think this is the biggest advantage. Then another thing that if you look at, it's the field of work of the participants that are here. Okay, you see the typical one, which you would expect: data science, machine learning, analytics. But there's also some interesting ones. So there is some people from the finance sector as well. There is also management. There is, I saw somewhere, bioinformatics, telecommunications.
Some
marketing as well, exactly. Health statistics is also there. So this is the part of diversity that Miguel was just talking about that we find very useful and very important. And also the same thing goes for field of studies. So, I mean, of course, you have the obvious ones: computer science, engineering, physics. This is quite common, but you also have something like health, finance, industrial engineering, management. So take a look at the platform, and maybe you can find someone interested to connect to and discuss some ideas in this field.
Yeah, and the last kind of metric that we want to share with you guys for this year is actually the years of experience, going back to the diversity argument. we found this year that, and I guess you can already understand what this chart is telling us. The x-axis has a number of years of experience. The y-axis gives us the percentage for each bucket. And what we learned this year is that there's plenty of people here with a very diverse experience level. And therefore, again, it's something that you guys should really take advantage of and engage with these people in the platform. Find out who they are, talk to them, and just don't be shy in general. We're all here for the same. Next up, we have our activities. At the end of the day, we will be hosting a virtual party with our DJ, and that should start at around 6 p.m. This will be right after the closing session of today, so stay tuned for that. And if you want to know more about this activity, go to the activity section in our platform, and you have everything explained for you to know.
Okay, so besides that, because you've been sitting down the whole day in front of the screen, and this is obviously not good for you, one of our big break, we invite a special guest to help you guys stretch a bit. So we hope you can get out a bit of the chair and move around.
And as always in DSPT Day, we couldn't avoid having our good old badge quest, right? For those of you that have been joining throughout the years on this conference, you already know what we are talking about. If you want to participate on the badge quest, you can find a list of all the badges in the activities section of the platform, as well as a detailed description of what you have to do to complete them. So just go ahead and check that out. Some are easy, some are hard, and some are, well, you'll see.
Okay. And besides that, we also have a contest for the best photo and best data science joke. So did you prepare any special setup for today? Do you have a funny joke to share? Well, then look into the contest. We have really cool prizes, but there is all this information on more. Feel free to ask also any questions you have. Then one special thing we would like to mention as well is that we would like to take the advantage of the fact that there are so many data scientists joining us, joining in 5 to 10 minutes. It's completely anonymous, and we would like to publish all the results afterwards so you guys also can get something out of it. We really think that
the big stuff about what everyone wants to hear about, right? So DSPT Day Online this year is organized in explainability and ethics. It's true that throughout these last years where AI has been in everyone's mouth, we have been talking a lot about how these algorithms can become more powerful, more efficient, problems. But the truth is that the conversation about how to account for their biases and make them more transparent and understandable has only just started. So today we'll have 3 speakers talking about this topic from different perspectives, which will be a very unique opportunity. So brace yourselves and absorb all this wave of knowledge that's coming your way today.
Okay, but before we just move on, we have one final thank you. It's that to help us build this event, we couldn't do it without our industrial partners. So thank you, Fidzai, JTA, Nosh, Siemens, and also an anonymous donor that is amongst us. You know who you are. Thank you so much. And besides that, we also have many other industrial partners that I would invite you to check them out. We also have other partners of this event. I mean, without them, it also would be completely impossible to make this event. Okay, if you do get lost or if you do need any help, feel free to ask at the help desk. They will be more than happy to answer you. And I think that's already enough blah, blah, blah about DSPT and DSP Day. Maybe we should jump right in.